Many people piled into the Lloydminster Expo to celebrate the Bobcats Evening of Champions event. Some special guests were invited to attend, like sports reporter Arash Madani and former NHL player Scott Hartnell. The event brought many people together in the community of Lloydminster to support the Bobcats.
People may keep their eyes on the big logos and the leagues and the teams, but when you think about what Canada is mainly a rural place with a few urban centers. And when you get an opportunity to see and be reminded of just how important local teams are to communities, it's just been awesome.
With many hockey fans in the building, the big talk was the Leon Draisaitl signing. The Oilers forward signed an 8-year, $112 million contract on Tuesday and will be a big part of the organization for years to come.
Yeah, Draisaitl signing for another 8 years. He's a special player, right? He's got the shot. He's got one of the best passers in the game almost ever, other than Wayne Gretzky probably, feeding him that puck. So those players don't come around very often. So to get that contract locked up for, I think, one more year plus the 8 is absolutely huge for the Oilers.
Well, he's been such an incredible player for the Oilers for so many years.
It says an awful lot for what Edmonton has done and what Leon wants, because he could have gone to any team in the National Hockey League and gotten at least as much money as he's getting from Edmonton, but he chose to stay in Edmonton.
The Oilers are coming off a season where they fell one game short of winning the Stanley Cup. It was the first time the team had made the Cup final since 2006, and there were some similarities between that year and this year.
The most prevailing parallel was the Game 7 loss. And if you remember, in 2006, we got down 3-1, won Game 5, went back to Game 6 in Edmonton, as this year's Oilers did, and we killed them in Game 6, much like this year's Oilers did. And then in Game 7, the games were very similar.
The Bobcats season will begin on September 13th, while the Edmonton Oilers will kick off their season on October 9th. Jackson Fontaine, Primetime, Local News.